Hello and welcome back to Average Dan Collects. But today is Average Dan Plays because we're starting a little series looking at playing Weekend League on FIFA. And I say I'm not the best player in the world, but I do enjoy playing it in the most part because it's quite a rough weekend full of pain at times. So yeah, this is going to be me. First 10 games in this episode and then the second 10 with the rewards afterwards. Trying to get the best I can now. I'm not the best. Really, I'm not. I used to be a lot better, but, I'm 28. I have a full-time job. And that kind of stops me from playing so much. So this is just me showing off how well I do this year's FIFA, which is a lot better. This FIFA is probably the best one for a while in terms of being able to use any players and really, try different styles of play. It's not skillers and fast play and ability that I can't do. So my team, just going to be popping up on the screen now, is I play 4-2-3-1 in-game with Marquisio and De Jong as the CDMs, Fekir as a central cam, Carrasco playing Ram and Lamb respectively, and Haaland up top. So let's get into game one, shall we? No, always normally game one being a slightly easy game. I went straight in, no sort of preemptive games, no warm-ups, just straight into FUT champs on a Friday. And we start with Walker playing on the right back position, knocks down the line to Carrera, who plays it inside to Fekir. He's driving at the defence, slides it through, nice little fake shot inside here, and a little pass down to Fekir nicely into the corner. It's all about good footballing goals, I think, on this FIFA. No, talking about for good footballing goals, we end up here having Adama Traore, who, as a Wolves fan, very well sort of versed in seeing him run down the wing, but we managed to catch him out with a great tackle by Verge. Then we play the ball into Marquisio, who I'm pretty much going to be raving about. He's a top 2 or 3 player on the game, and especially at centre mid, there is probably only maybe Yaya Touré's FUT hero, which is as good. But we work the ball through, we get it to Carrera, who McGeady spins unnecessarily, but he fake shots on the outside, and that outside the boot trait finish, fantastic little goal. Now, with all this, I pretty much dominated this opponent, but FIFA is largely scripted, and his first proper attack, he gets the ball through, and a nice little outside the boot finish. I mean, it was a tidy finish, it was good play, but it kind of already came out of nowhere. Luckily, we've got Haaland and a nice through ball, and he easily finishes that. Now, with this game, I say you can see one shot on target, 6 for me. His second attack, and again, scripted, try and make the game closer. He slides one through, that makes it 3-2, but we managed to come away with a win. Absolutely paramount that we get a strong start to the weekend league. I mean, it's a really hard game. 20 games where you're really just fighting to be the best you can. Tough. So we go on to game 2. And again, we start with some really nice passing football. Get out to Carrasco, double ball roll. McGeady spin by Fekir, and then he absolutely lashes it in at that near post. Big goal. And as you can see, it was quite a tight game. Starting to the 75th minute, we slide it down to Haaland. Fake shot, ball roll. A little bit of dribbling here on the left stick. Cuts it back across, and what a great finish by Fekir, making it 2-0, and that was how the game finished. Again, really rare to get a shutout. Was absolutely delighted with that. I find defending quite tricky on this game. It's not as easy as it used to be. I think tackling, making sure you're jockeying and holding position, so to keep a shutout, really happy. So you can sort of see in a second, we played another dominant game, I think. Although he did have a lot more shots this time around, there was from far out. And now we go on to game 3. So again, another hopefully strong start. So we play some nice football here. Haaland out, the chip through balls at OP. And then Haaland, he does move his keeper, moves it the right way and still goes through. Very harsh on him. But straight from kickoff, and this is when you know that it's probably not going to be your game. Plays some nice football. Araujo gets tackled by Haaland straight through. runs through, and again, you cannot let this guy shoot. I kind of preempted him moving across, so went near post, made the finish much easier. And then less than 5 minutes after that, we again got the ball, playing some nice passing football, pass and move, past his midfielder. This is Marquinhos. Well, I think he's one of the best ones, well, centre mids. Nice play through, cut back across, Haaland, easy money. And you know that's our first rage quit of the episode. I say, nice to get a rage quit, easy game, quick finish. You don't want this dragging on for 4, 5, 6 hours. The quicker you get through, the absolute better that is. And now I want to show you sort of playing back to front from the centre-back, which is Inform Gomez. Again, going untradeable because we try and run untradeable to glory on this account. Well, on my main account. I don't really want to play and keep buying through. Get lucky here. Our cutback gets cut out, but we get the ball back. And then that outside the boot finish from Fekir. I want to try his rule breakers out because last year, Fekir's card, especially early FIFA, was the best SBC and the best probably cam / centre forward going. So I really, really want to pick that card up. His 87 rule breakers at some point. You can see that he did get a goal back, but then some nice football driving here with Haaland. So getting the defender to commit, play back out. Sometimes we go back to go forwards. Lovely little through ball chip. And then bam, little cut back. Great finish. Double tapped A there just to knock it across, make it a bit easier for the for one player coming across to score. Again, over the top through balls with a lengthy striker. Unbelievably overpowered. Again there, little chip over. Haaland, strong, does the rest, and that's it. Easy cut across, 3-1. Game's pretty much in the bag, but again, we need to keep going. I've seen 2 goals be, sort of overturned very quickly. So we play it out to Carrasco. He's driving forward, little cut back across. Haaland, straight there to Carrera. Easy finish. And again, that's back-to-back rage quits in the game. Now, there's nothing wrong with rage quitting, but, if you're going to do it quickly. I feel like I have a rule that it's 3 goals. 3 goals against and you rage quit. Moving on to game 5. So, again, we're picking the action up with me knocking the ball off him with Walker. Another chip through ball. You'll kind of see a pattern here. I mean, I'm not the best. I can't do all the skills, but I can try and play some good passing football and manipulate that broken mechanism. Again, it's just an LBY, although LBRBY is a very good bit of skill to be able to use that and sort of abuse. But here, this is a beautiful goal, probably the best goal of the episode, scored by my opponent. Through ball, header, knocked back. It was perfect. But now we were back on the attack. We played it inside, again to Marquinhos. Nice through ball. And the outside the boot again from Fekir. Loves that outside the boot finish. Great goal. That 2-1 again, risky scoreline. Don't want to be a goal ahead. You want to be 2 at least. So again, McGeady spin, maybe unnecessary, but plays it through. Straight through to Fekir, knocks it off to Carrera, and then there's Haaland in the middle for a nice cross goal finish. And then to try and close the game out, Haaland knocks it down to Carrasco, playing some nice football here. Probably my favourite goal I scored. The knock it back, McGeady spin to the left foot, finisher in a far corner. And yes, I'm slightly bit toxic here, but you've got to give it, that celebration if you score a nice goal. I say, linking the skill moves. I'm not a skiller. I'm not the best player in the world. But when you score a nice goal, you've got to celebrate and really enjoy it. So moving on now, we're into game 6. I mean, we're 5-0. Great start. The aim really every week is to get somewhere between 11 and 14 wins. I want the guaranteed team of the week pack, and that's pretty much it. So anything above 11 wins is great. So 5 wins on the bounce at the start is always a promising outlook for that. Now, I've shown the start here because we have got an early goal in this game from kickoff. Take it out wide. Again, a very good team. Vieira and Kante, I believe, was the centre mids. So an electric pairing in the middle. Kante still probably, if Marquinhos 2, Kante is number 1, especially as a DM. unbelievable. But we play through little 1-2s back and forth. Then Carrera again on that right foot cross goal, making it 1-0. But this game was really tough to start with. So he brings with Anthony. I did read the skill move, but I misplaced the player. Again, my fault there, but I knew where he was going to go. But sometimes you can overposition and it just doesn't quite work. So we're 1-1, and then he puts a fantastic tackle in. Perfect slide, bit of left stick dribbling. I thought it was offside there. He wasn't, and then Anthony on that left foot, it's dangerous. Absolutely dangerous, whips it into the far corner, 2-1. Luckily, though, we get this goal. I'm not claiming this is anything but luck. That is so jammy, I guess is the best word to say. But we're 2-2, Virgil van Dijk equalising with that header. Then we stuff an attack out and we're going back to Frontier. Say Fekir driving forward, little chip through ball. And as you know now, you've got to sort of play your way through, cut across, and then easy near post finish, making it 3-2. And then we need to put the ice on the cake. 1 goal is not enough, so we're going to go and attack again. Nick the ball off him in a minute, thanks to the pressure. Nice little scoop past him. Drive through Fekir onto his right foot. Carrera turns inside. Nice ball. And then the little chip gets blocked out because not enough legs, but we recycle it. Play it back again to Carrera and that outside the boot. Woo! Right into the top corner. And yes, you've got to sell your best goals. I don't normally shoot from outside the box, but you've got to celebrate that. And then you can tell that is 3 rage quits in a row. Delighted with the way I'm playing. Scoring lots of goals and really putting my opponents to the sword. We've got to game 7. And here now we've nicked the ball off him in the corner. I'd say 30 minutes in, it's been a close first 30, but we just keep driving here. 1 ball through, beautiful play, 2 touch, 3 touch, stopped. Now I thought it was a fair tackle, but FIFA said no. So Koulibaly gets a yellow card and I get the penalty. Now, if people could tell me how to score penalties more consistently, because you can't change it on this one. You used to be able to change the angle or the side. I found that once you've committed on this, that's it. You're going nowhere else. So I sometimes score, but most of the time miss. Luckily, this time I score, make it 1-0. And I want to show you again from the back. Really keys soaking up the pressure and then being able to counteract it. Play some nice through balls here. Keeping the ball moving forward. Carrera knocks it round to Haaland. Takes the 1 touch. And you just know that anything on that left foot is money and you're going to be scoring. But yeah, I'd love to know in the comments how people find defending on this. And if they do try and play sort of proper football and not just skills or that, you know, that style of play. I mean, I struggle to do anything crazy. I've got a lot of people, a lot of friends who are better. Unfortunately, my brother is, which, you know, is harsh because there's always that sibling rivalry. But I'm pretty sure that at the moment he did not start 7-0 this week, so I've got that going for me. But with the scripting, you know that being 7-0, you're going to play against better quality people, and you know, EA is probably more than likely trying to stop you get 20 wins. It feels that way at least most of the time. So we can see first off, but kickoff, there's always some issues with kickoff. Here we go, let's say, straight from kickoff, it blocks it, runs it through. We think we can have a chance. A little bit of play, back. We luckily stop him, he's about to shoot there and score. Good last minute defending there by Gomez. And then you know it's just going to be 1 ball through. Haaland, you wouldn't think him to take on his right, but he does, and he absolutely buries it into that far corner. Again, you wouldn't expect the right foot shot, which is why I took it that way. Unfortunately, though, my opponent, very, very good. And the Goins managed to play the ball through and knock one into the far corner. But hopefully what we've seen is I tried to soak up as much pressure and then be able to pounce. There, it's a ridiculous ball through, isn't it? And no one's catching Haaland. This guy had been on full press counter for the whole game. So to be able to stop that and play the 1 ball through was always on. I was always looking for it. Unfortunately, though, there's a little bit of heel to heel. And then the far post finish, fantastic goal by my opponent. I'd already brought all the subs on. I brought on the player of the month, Gakpo, Danjuma's player moment. So I brought on all these types of players, Insigne, rule breaker, and he does the business. Ball roll, scoops, gets very lucky that the ball sort of sticks to him almost, and we finish there to make it for 3-3. However, towards the end, I was thinking it was going to be going straight to penalties. It was quite an even game. He gets a shot there from the resulting corner because it's a big save from Alisson. He plays. I'm trying to switch here. I was struggling to switch. Couldn't switch players for whatever I wanted. Couldn't tackle him from behind. And Sergio Ramos gets 4-3, which is the first loss of the episode. But, still 7-1. Cannot complain at that. But really want to try and make this a positive game. However, this was probably the most infuriating game of the first 10. So, straight from kickoff, you can sort of see bouncing around already. He gets one touch, gets it bouncing, plays it through, bounce through. My play, I switch late. He takes one touch, and that's it straight in. Great goal, great finish, but still nothing I could do. Then straight from kickoff, that tackle, and you think, that's just a yellow. It's just a bit mistimed. Nope, straight red. And then pretty much straight from that free kick, he gets the ball back in a second, plays it through, one touch, finish. And at this point, I won't lie, I straight away quit the game. There's no chance of me coming back 2-0, down to 10 men. I know some people would say you best try it, but there was just no point. You see, I'm trying to do the best I can, and I just know there's no point in me wasting time and energy on that. So we make a quick swap. Now I'm lucky that I've got some very good players in here, and Koundé, giving everyone full chemistry, comes and slots straight back in for this important game 10. We want to really finish 8-2, gives us a great chance to finish higher up in the back 10. So we go into this final game really needing the 3 points in terms of the match, with the 4 points from the game. Now, we're going to pick the action up quite early on. Again, playing from kickoff. The long ball to the left back was always on in a lot of these games, especially off kickoff. Play the ball inside to De Jong. De Jong plays to Fekir. Bit of nice left stick, through ball, and Haaland does not miss. He's automatic. Unbelievable finisher. Again, and for a 3-star, he's very good skill-wise and very good with his weak peg. So pretty much a bargain at 200k, which is a very silly thing to say when it's 200k. Here, I'm honestly not sure what happened. I could not tell you why that was a penalty, other than you take it. Sometimes EA is your friend, sometimes EA is your enemy. This game, EA was my friend. I go straight down the middle, 2-0. Absolutely, thriving at this point. It was sort of relaxed, playing some nice stuff. Little dink ball through, heel to heel. We missed the ball. Bounces back, we get lucky, sort of scoot round. McGee spin inside, still being blocked, still a bit bouncing around all over the shop. Finally comes out to De Jong, plays out to Carrera. One touch, and that cross goal finish, which, if you've seen that, I think the third or fourth goal that we scored doing that. Unbelievable. He does get one back. Nice bit of left stick dribbling. Great finish. Nothing about that you can sort of stop. But straight from kickoff, we sort of play it out wide. A little bit of play from Fekir inside. Haaland holds on. Show that strength. Ball roll inside. Great little ball. Fekir holds it up. Got to play slow sometimes. Again, we've got to play back to play forward. McGiddy spin inside from Carrera to Haaland, and he lashes it home on that front post. Again, I think he'd celebrated beforehand. Otherwise, there's absolutely no reason to celebrate like that. But you can see absolute rocket. And then just to make things comfortable, the 76th minute, we play the ball around. Little short passes. Fekir is the catalyst in the middle. Everything has to run through him. We do lose the ball, but again, we win it back. Playing through to De Jong. De Jong to Fekir. Turns, everyone expected the ball to Haaland. Came later, and Haaland does not miss. And that is the end of the game. I say just wait, kick it out. and absolutely delighted. So we finished the first 10 games 8-2. Realistically looking at least 3 wins from the last 10 to get rank 5. Hoping to get rank 4, so need, 6 wins from 10, which is very doable. And hopefully get some decent rewards that we'll see next episode. All I've got left to say is thank you very much for watching. Please leave a like and potentially subscribe if you enjoyed what you watched. And please let me know in the comments how you did. Bye!